Hi, I'm Shaul. In the last video I talked about the reason for why we engage in pastime of photography. I try to categorize the utility in photography and mentioned a few types of photography in general. I divided them into storytelling or record creation, into data creation, and into art creation, which are three separate applications, I think, to photography in general. Now, I purposefully omitted something that is common to many of us. Many in the photographic community come from an engineering background. And it so happens that they, or we actually, are interested in the technology of image creation as much as we are interested in the more applicative nature of this medium. We are curious to test the technical proficiency of the photographic gear we own and the photographic gear we do not own, with the objective of creating images that are as close to technical perfection. Which means by large images that can convey as much detail as possible, as opposed to images that convey a certain meaning, either intellectual or emotional, which is more akin to the traditional function of photography as a particular medium. You see, photography, since its very beginning, specialized in capturing moments. Unlike any other art form or artistic medium, already had everything in front of it. And it is rather easy to create a photographic image. With other art forms, of course, you start with a clean sheet and you have to fill it with content from your imagination, which is a lot more difficult. It requires talent, it requires a good idea of what you want to say, what you want to show. With photography, the whole world is already in your image once you click the shutter. And your job is not to build meaning, but to select or eliminate some of the vast information that is already in the image in order to arrange this chaos into something with a meaning. So concentrating on the detail that is shown in a photograph is a very basic, a very intrinsic part of photography. This is what photography is good at. This is what it does better than any other medium. And I feel that maximizing all this detail, making it as clear and visible as possible, is not considered an end as for itself. There is so much more we can convey through photography. We can tell interesting stories of people, of places, of animals. We can convey complex ideas. We can convey some criticism about the world we live in, and really make a change. As photographers, we are basically authors. We combine the reality with our own point of view, with our own opinions and viewpoints, and the way we think and analyze things. The actual operation of the camera is easy, and with new modern technology it becomes ever easier with those new EVFs. Exposure, for example, becomes almost automatic, because you can see exactly the level of brightness, of saturation that is expected in the final image, even before you took it. Actually view what the sensor sees through the viewfinder. So if the image is too dark or too bright, too colorful, too dull for your taste, you can immediately correct it in camera, even before you took the image. That means that keeping the whole frame within the limits of the camera's dynamic range has never been as easy, as automatic. Focusing systems have never been so predictable, so easy to use, and you can see the immediate feedback of the selected focus distance in the viewfinder before you took the image. So camera operation is hardly a big challenge. This ease of use allows us to free our minds, to assume that the technical quality of the images we make will be adequate. So we can concentrate on the things we want to say, the things we want to show in our photography, which are removed from the basic operational considerations of how to achieve those nice visuals. The camera does not tell you or suggest how to compose an image. It does not decide how to interpret the lighting in a scene or the color harmony or the very content of the resulting photograph. This is left to you as the author, the artist, the storyteller. And I feel that limiting our interest as photographers to the technical considerations of how to produce a nice image is not enough these days. In fact, artificial intelligence can do it probably better than we can. It is the WH questions, the why, the what, the who and the where and when, that really make the difference. And you should be able to answer them. You should be able to create some meaningful work, meaningful in the human sense, not only in the technical sense. I find an interesting similarity between what happened when photography appeared on the scene in the mid-19th century. Until then, the function of painting was to convey the world in the most accurate way. So a lot of the high-end painting was dedicated to depicting property. Even in landscape painting, usually those landscapes were someone's property, and the artist was commissioned to paint it or document it in the most flattering but realistic manner. Same goes for portrait painting. That had to be very realistic and accurate, although a lot of those paintings were made to flatter the sitter. However, when photography appeared, it largely replaced those expectations for realistic painting. So it freed the painting as an art form. And fascinating things happened, like the development of Impressionist and Expressionist and many other genres of painting that were free of the demand for realism and allow the artists to be much more open-minded and creative. I predict that artificial intelligence has the same effect on photography. It will free photographers from the need to depict the world in a hyper-realistic manner. It might free the photographers from all those very technical and a little bit boring considerations of how to convey the maximum detail in their photographs. It will allow us to be more abstract, more creative, to make photographs that perhaps mirror our own minds more than the scenes or the reality in front of us, or to combine the reality with our viewpoint in new, more creative, more interesting ways. The question remaining is how do you cross this line? How do you find something you want to say, something that is important, maybe not only to you personally, but to the public in general? And that might be the subject of the next video. So until then, thank you for watching, and see you again soon.